Hi everybody, it's Lori Bradley and I'm here in St. Louis, Missouri, and I am almost at the end of my 31 Projects in 31 Days series. We are on day 29. It's a little hard to believe that we've made it this far. If you've been following along, thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to share those with me. I'm happy to talk to you. Or if you have a question about what I used or where do you get that, let's talk. Today's card is, I've always told my ladies I have a hard time with elegant. Elegant is not always my thing. I love elegant and classy things. I'm just not good at designing them. So tonight I have an all occasion card class, and the theme this month is sympathy and thinking of you. If you're coming to my class tonight, close your eyes, don't look. This is slightly different than what you're doing tonight because my card today is not sympathy or thinking of you. Well, it sort of is. But anyway, I wanted to show you a nice, simple, clean line card, just using an embossing folder, a sentiment, and then one die cut. And another way to use a fall set that's doesn't scream fall. So I'm going to turn you around here. We're going to use the Changing Leaves bundle today. And the bundle comes with the stamp set and the dies. And they can actually cut both at the same time. And I'm going to show you what a dies look like, or an embossing folder looks like when it is well loved. I used this for a class. My friend Sarah used it for a class. And so it's been through some stuff. So it's a little bit warped. Actually, it's probably a lot warped. And so if you're coming tonight, I am using this embossing folder, but I ran it through for you so you didn't get freaked out when the embossing folder is all wonky. I'm going to show you the dies really quick because the dies actually cut out at the same time as they emboss. So if we put the die on the Stampin' Up! Side, right along the outside edge of the leaves that fit, it only fits on there one way, and then we put our paper in there and we close it, it will die cut and emboss the leaves at the same time. We did have in the past a lemon set, and I believe there is one other set in the big annual catalog, and I don't remember what that is. But today I'm not going to use this die. I just used the embossing folder. I'm going to put that over here. And the only dies that I used are these leaves right here. And I've already die cut those, so you didn't have to watch me do that. I always knock my paper around, so I feel like I'm all crooked and such. So I apologize if you're looking at me sideways. All right. So I have today a Pebbled Path card base, which is one of my favorite colors. Actually, it's neutral. It can go with so many colors, and so I'm just gonna fold it in half. It's kind of a little bit darker shade of the gray granite. Looks very similar to gray granite. Hi, Monica. Thanks for being here today. All right, I'm going elegant today. You're gonna be surprised. All right, so I have embossed this white panel. It's just the white panel embossed with the embossing folder. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that down on my card front because that's all that one needs is that. It's just the embossing folder. And so that panel is going to go right on the front. Just like that. All right. Now I think this is 5/8 of an inch, a long strip, and the stamps that go with this are kind of small and very, they're very simple. And there's a couple of stamps that match the dies as well. I'm just going to do a little note to brighten your day. My class tonight is sympathy, so I'm not using the sympathy stamp. But because I brought in a different stamp for that. So if you're watching, then you don't get to see exactly what you're doing tonight. So, all right. So I'm just going to use a little note to brighten your day. And I didn't show you the card ahead of time, so now you're going to be wondering what I'm going to do with this. All right. So we're going to stamp it in the Pebbled Path ink. And sometimes I hold the stamp pad in my hand just because when I'm on video, it's easier because I can actually see it. And I'm gonna stamp this not really on one side fully or the other. Just gonna stamp it right about there. Okay. And that is the only stamping we're gonna do. The other white panel that I have right here, that can go right on the inside of the card. But this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna flip this over and I'm gonna put adhesive along the back. And this is gonna go across the front of the card. But before I do that, I've got my leaves cut and I'm just gonna place those behind. There's no right, no wrong, just a leaf there. And that's a double leaf, so that's 2. And then the other one is a single. And that one's, I don't know, let's go about there. I didn't push all my pieces out. Okay, and so those are stuck on the back with the adhesive. If you were going to use these dies and put them randomly on your card, you would probably need to use adhesive sheet because they're very narrow, and to get those to stick properly would be a little bit hard. So I'm gonna put that right, maybe right about there. Like I said, just a simple kind of monochromatic, and then it needs just a little bit of oomph. I don't have a ribbon that's pebbled path. The ribbon that kind of matches that, you could use more leaves if you so chose. The ribbon is a thick twine, and I don't think the thick twine is as elegant as my card. So I pulled out the iridescent pearls, just the basic pearls, and I'm gonna add a few of those just to add a little bit of shine to our card. Like I said, a simple note just to say, hey, I'm thinking of you. And it doesn't scream fall colors like rust and gold and dark red. It just screams pretty. And that's it. That is a 5-minute card for today. And okay, if you're sticking around, I'll show you the card for tonight, which is very similar, except I used a different stamp. I used the Heartfelt Sympathy stamp from the Country Flowers. So super simple to just convert it over using a different stamp and a wider sentiment piece. So that is it. Thank you, Monica. I like I said, I have a hard time sometimes doing simple and elegant, and I think this bundle lends itself to that. So anyway, tomorrow is Wednesday. I will see you at 2 p.m. I'll be back to normal time tomorrow. I have a class in the morning, so I'll be back to normal time tomorrow at 2 p.m. And my lunch with Lori for this week will be Thursday at 11:30. I have several things today, and so I had to move that to Thursday. And on Thursday, I will show you some of the cards from my November Christmas card class. So have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the sunshine in St. Louis. If you're not in St. Louis, I hope it's sunny where you are, and I will see you tomorrow.